When competitive gaming and high-fidelity visuals both matter, the jump from standard 144Hz panels to something in the 300Hz plus class makes a visible difference. Enter the KTC H27E6, a 27 QHD IPS gaming monitor that packs ultra-fast refresh rates, solid picture quality, and standout features set into a price bracket that's hard to beat. In this review, we'll see whether its combination of speed and color performance translates into a genuinely complete gaming display, or if there are real compromises hiding beneath the spec sheet. Right out of the box, the H27E6 catches your eye with a clean white aesthetic, a departure from the usual all-black gaming displays. You don't need to assemble it, the process is easy, you just assemble the stand first and just click it onto the monitor itself. The casing and stand feel solid with LED accents adding a subtle gaming flair without being over the top. The chassis doesn't feel cheap, and the fully ergonomic stand, the height, the tilt, the pivot, the swivel lets you dial in just the right position for long sessions. Build quality feels above its price tiers, bezels are reasonably thin for competitive setups, and the included joystick for the OSD control makes navigating settings quick and intuitive. You won't find USB hubs on the unit, but the essentials are covered here. On the connectivity side, the H27E6 offers two HDMI 2.1 ports, that's the console-friendly VRR option here. You have two DisplayPort 1.4 standard for high refresh and high resolution on PC, and 3.5mm headphone jack out, and a service USB Type port. This is not a usable USB. So there's no built-in USB hub here and no speakers, that's not uncommon at this price, but everything essential for both PC and next-gen console gaming is of course present here. At its core is a 27-inch fast IPS panel with a crisp 2560 by 1440p resolution, that's the Quad HD resolution, striking a balance between sharpness and performance in one little package. The monitor refreshes natively at 300 Hz and it is overclockable to 320 Hz through the OSD menu, which puts it ahead of many rivals that stick at 240 Hz in this resolution class. The panel also offers a 1 millisecond gray-to-gray response time for the minimal motion blur, and here are the important numbers for you to know, so you can check them on the screen if you pause here. The H27E6 delivers vibrant colors with wide color gamut coverage, particularly strong for its tier, making games and media look punchy with good saturation in between across the board. The peak brightness pushes it into the mid 400 nits range, which helps in the HDR modes and brighter rooms. Viewing angles are typical for IPS class wide, so image quality holds up even when viewed off axis or from the wide angles. Out of the box, accuracy leans toward the warmer side, but the built-in calibration options let you tighten up the grayscale and color balance if you're after fidelity rather than flashy things. But being an IPS panel, contrast doesn't approach VA or OLED numbers. Black remains a bit gray in darker scenes, there is no any bleed out, light bleed outs or anything like that. The HDR performance is modest here. The display HDR 400 certification means you get improved peak brightness and color range compared to the SDR, but dynamic contrast is still limited. Still, the calibration options make the most of what the panel can achieve. So here's where this monitor truly shines. With a high refresh rate that reaches up to 320 Hz through overclocking, the difference in motion clarity and responsiveness in fast-paced competitive titles is noticeable when compared to the lower refresh rate screens, of course. So, coupled with low input lag and crisp motion handling, this monitor feels very responsive in shooter games, racing games, and any game where the frame rate actually matters. The adaptive sync keeps things near tear-free across both AMD and Nvidia systems, adding to the fluid experience. There's also the MP-RT strobing for motion clarity, though the FreeSync and G-Sync tech generally delivers smoother day-to-day play. So, tested with the Blur Busters, the UFO can't be seen properly on camera, but trust me, the UFO at 320 Hz is literally crisp and can be seen without any ghosting or overshooting. The stand's range of adjustment makes long sessions comfortable here, and the menu system is easy to navigate. You have all the options necessary. The screen's anti-glare finish strikes a solid balance between clarity and reflectivity. There are no speakers here, but that's standard for gaming monitors. At this price point, you can pivot it, you can rotate it, you can angle it, literally everything is doable on it, up to around 25% angle upwards and around 5% on the down axis. Tilting and pivoting from vertical to horizontal and so on. But there are some pros and cons, of course. For the pros, the ultra high refresh rate is excellent. It has fast IPS screen with wide color gamut and vibrant image. It has solid brightness and decent HDR presets. It is fully ergonomic with a cool stand, and the adaptive sync with tier-free gameplay is a nice thing to have. But for the cons, the contrast is typical for IPS panels, not great for deep blacks. HDR is limited by panel technology, and there is no USB hub or built-in speakers. And calibration is needed for best accuracy. So the verdict here is that the KTC H27E6, it pushes the envelope for value-oriented high-refresh gaming monitors. It delivers class-leading speeds, impressive color performance, and a feature set that punches above its price point. While the contrast and HDR aren't category leading, and power users who crave perfection and accuracy may calibrate it manually, for gamers seeking fluid motion, low latency, and a sharp QHD panel, this monitor actually delivers exceptional performance for its cost of only $199, which for a 320Hz monitor we can agree is not that much. So whether you are chasing every millisecond in competitive play or just you want smooth visuals at high fidelity, the H27E6 is a strong contender that proves high refresh gaming doesn't have to break the bank. So yeah, that's it guys. Hope you liked the video, sub to the channel, like and share the video, and I'll see you in another one.